So it's official. Federal court did dismiss the case, struck my amended petition from the record because it actually stated a claim for which relief could be granted. It met every Rule 8 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedures requirement for initial pleadings. So, because it did, they went ahead and struck it off the record so it wouldn't be part of the record. And to say that I failed to state a claim for which relief could be granted because the claim for relief that I submitted, they struck from the record. Since it's struck from the record, they don't have to admit it in the record. Therefore, they can dismiss my case. It just goes to show you how corrupt our judicial system in this country. The judiciary is so corrupt and foul. They'll violate your constitutional right any chance they can get, and there's nobody to stop them. There is no equal protection under the law. There is no 14th Amendment due process rights. Nothing. And if you're bringing a suit that involves anything to do with the federal government, oh, brother, let me tell you, give it up. You'll never get to trial. You never, ever get to trial. Believe me, I know. I've experienced it. I've witnessed it. I've lived it. You know, when there's corruption everywhere. Everywhere. Even the state court, the county courthouse, the clerk's office. You know, to protect the government, they will do anything. They'll say anything. They'll lie to you. They'll cheat you. They'll say things to make you think something's real when it's not, just to get you to where you're in a position where you don't know any better. The constitutional Sixth Amendment right to counsel, an adversarial process with other parties of government that has unlimited resources, and your only hope is to be represented so that there's a somewhat of a chance that you hope to recover for your damages because you were injured. No, you won't get a lawyer. They'll deny it. They'll tell you anything they want to just to deny it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Then when you appeal, you go to the appeal court. They'll do something wrong to get it to the appeal, and when you're there trying to get your appeal, the appeal court will dismiss it, saying they don't have the jurisdiction to hear it because what the court did to you to get it there, it's not correct, so we can't hear the issue, and we dismiss it. Goodbye. Welcome to America, the most corrupt country, the most corrupt free country there is in the world. Your freedom? You have no freedom. Your freedom is to do what they want you to do, what they give you the right to do. Yeah, you're free. You're free to pay taxes. You're free to live in their laws, in their world. You're free to do what they want you to do. That's your freedom. Constitutional rights and guarantees? Nothing. There aren't any. You know, I'm even beginning to wonder if there is such a thing as Constitution. Sure, we see the paper. We see what the words are on it. They tell you that these are the things you're supposed to have. But when you try to exercise and have them, you don't have them. And even if you attempted to, there's nobody to back you up to protect you if you do, or to ensure that you do. You know, look at our president. For Homeland Security, he did something to protect this country, all of us. He didn't say no Muslims can come here ever again. He said, I need to stop. Just stop for a few days so we can assess what's going on and determine we're doing the right things. And what happens? One individual, one judge overturns and puts a ban on his ban for Homeland Security to protect us. Who is this one person? And what gives him the authority and the right to circumvent the president's temporary order to protect all citizens claiming national security? I mean, one person. So that tells you right there's something wrong in our system of government right now, where one individual can overstep the President of the United States, who is an elected official. And that judge isn't elected, he's appointed. He's put there in place by somebody. He's not voted into office. He doesn't take an oath of office to uphold the Constitution, us in America, the citizens. He's appointed by somebody to do a job. He's put there, placed there, and he got that job the rest of his life. Nobody can take it away. How's that for job security? You get put in a job, you get paid the rest of your life, and you have the discretion to do anything you choose to do, and you get the right to do it. Make judgments, stop people, stop the president, obviously, by an order, and nobody can countermand that except an appeal court. You have to file for the appeal, and if the appeal's not heard, then you're screwed. There's something wrong in this country with that's our judicial system. Something patently wrong and false with what's going on. There is no protection for anybody. So if you think you have rights in this country and freedoms, guess again.